finally my part 2 of the Sephora VIB sale, summer bonus event haul, whatever you want to call it, the one that they just had for Rouge members and VIB members. So I already filmed part 1 and posted that because 2 of my packages had already arrived, and with the shipping I knew the last couple of orders I placed was going to take a little bit longer, so I just figured I'd get part 1 up so you guys can see what I initially ordered. And now let's get into the rest of my orders. I did 2 more orders before the sale ended, and I'm also going to combine it with the rest of my last half of the month of August monthly haul. So I split up my August haul into 2 parts, so there's a lot of hauls going on, I know, but I love hauls, so I hope you do too. So I did a mid-month of August hauls, and then I did I just thought it'd be shorter to split that up into 2 and combine it right now with the rest of my Sephora haul, so we can just start, I guess. So the second order I placed, I was so glad this came out right before the sale ended. It's the Benefit Cosmetics highlighter in Cookie. Everybody has been raving about this highlighter and saying how it's the best, you know, super metallic and blinding highlight. And they had it in a Benefit, you know, cheek palette that they released, but a lot of the blushes and everything I already had, so I was like, I'm not gonna get the palette just for this highlighter. And luckily, I'm glad I waited because they released it in a single box here. I don't really like their packaging. I think it's very bulky, but they released this and the shade Tickle. Yeah, Tickle for it's like a pink. That one is really pretty. I swatched that one in store, and part of me kind of wants that one next. It's like a pink with a gold kind of reflect to it, and this one is just supposed to be super blinding. I'll swatch it, even though I hate ruining new makeup right away, but I do want to see how this looks. Look at that. That was just one light little run of my finger over it. Ooh, yeah. So this was, I think, the 4th highlighter I purchased during the sale, but I love highlighters, so I can't complain. And that one is really beautiful and just metallic champagne shade, and it comes with a little brush, of course. I never use these brushes though. So that was the shade Cookie. I also got another cleanser. This is like, I don't know, 2 or 3 from this Sephora sale. But this one just released, and it was just super intriguing and just looked really nice. It's by the brand Caudalie, and it's the Vino Pure Purifying Gel Cleanser for, I think it's for combo oily skin. Yep, combination to oily acne prone skin. And as you can see, I'm starting to break out a little bit again. So I have I think I hauled the Biosense one in the first part. So I don't know, this came out and I was just like, you know, why not get it on sale, even though I'm sure I won't get to it before the next sale happens. But I just wanted to get it to have in my backup skincare cabinet in case I need to use it for these breakouts that I'm having right before Sephora, of course. Trying to see what else I got. So also in this order, I don't know, I guess I was just feeling bougie and just wanted to treat myself. And it did sell out, so I am kind of glad I did pick it up, you know, during the sale. It's the new Guerlain Perure Gold Mist. I don't know how you say that, but yeah. So they released a setting spray, it looks like, and it's just, you know, looks so nice and chic and luxurious. And I was just like, yeah, why not get a setting spray? Sure. Gotten everything else in this haul. So it's very luxurious, of course, for Guerlain. It's a frosted glass bottle and the little gold cap here. And I don't really smell too much, but let's spray it. Ooh. Ooh. I don't really smell it, but I did just apply lip gloss, the Fenty Balm lip gloss, and that's all I smell right now, which is like that vanilla sweet scent. Oh, it does have like a scent. It smells like, oh, it reminds me so much of something, but I can't place my finger on it. Maybe just like kind of a spa type smell, but it smells very nice and light and refreshing, and I think it would just look really nice on the face. That mist was very fine and soft, so that is quite the expensive setting spray, but yeah, why not? Why not if I'm ordering stuff anyway? And then what I was waiting for to come that was released on the very last day of the sale. Oh wait, I also got the Viseart Liaison palette. These were marked down on the Sephora sale page, and I didn't have this palette, and I was like, oh yeah, let me just get that to get the discount. And then of course it arrived with one of the shades cracked, that one up there in Ecstasy. You know, it was shattered, and I was just like, oh, that's the reason why I got this palette, was for these beautiful purple shades. Sephora was very nice and just refunded me, of course. But yeah, it's just too bad that that shade there broke, and I just kind of pressed it back in right now, so it's still usable, but you know, I like to have my makeup brand new and fresh looking, and that was just disappointing, unfortunately. And it did sell out, so unfortunately I couldn't even exchange it for a brand new one anyway. So as I was saying, the last day of the sale, I was waiting for this to release. It's the, I mentioned it before, the ABH Norvina Pro Pigment Collection. It's very different for ABH. It's this huge plastic case, and they packaged it really well because it did sell out. And I was like, oh my gosh, if that arrives broken, I can't even get a new one, and that would just be devastating. But they did package this very, very well, unlike the other things, because they probably knew they didn't want to have to replace these if they could help it. But it's just super different than her other palettes. I don't know if you can see all the shades there. So a lot more shades, and I just feel like the color story is very kind of all over the place, not really cohesive at all. You know, you have some bright shades like the pinks and the oranges and the reds and some blues, but I don't know, it'll be interesting. I mean, I love her formula, and I just wanted to try this out, but yeah, I think it will take some thought and planning to figure out how I want to create looks with these shades, because it doesn't really just stand out like, oh, this one and this one, and some of them are very similar, so it's like, well, why did you create like a hodgepodge of these colorful ones, but then have some of them that are really similar? Like I felt like these two purples there are very similar, these two lighter purples on the bottom, these two up here, coral shades, they're just, yeah, they're all kind of just similar, I feel like. But you know, I'm happy I got it. I'm happy I got it on sale, and like I said, I love her formula, so I can't wait to try it. And that was what I was waiting for on the last day. And then also on the last day, I placed one other item in the order. It's the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea liquid eyeshadow, sea glass, I don't know what they're called. I went into the store and swatched them, and this was the shade I wanted, but of course they didn't have the shade, at least on display or anything, so I was like, okay, fine, I'll just place it in my order with the Anasazi Palette. And it's just so beautiful swatched. I don't know, I like buy, how my hand gets stained. I buy liquid eyeshadows a lot, and then it's like I hardly use them, but I don't know, they're just too pretty. So it's like this very pretty pink gold reflect, and swatch it. Oh, see, I can't pick it up on camera and do it justice, but it is just super reflective with this pink gold sheen, and it's just so metallic looking and just beautiful. I couldn't pass it up, and I feel like it is different than the other shades that I have in my Stila glitter, liquid glitter shadows. So it's just so pretty. But yeah, I can't really capture it here. But that is the shade Night Dive. Okay, so that was it for my Sephora haul. Let's get into the rest of the month's haul. There is a lot, so I'll just try and speed it up here so we're not here forever. I placed another Sephora order after the sale already ended because this didn't release, at least online, until the sale was over. And it's one of the new Pat McGrath little, I don't know, what are they calling them? Ecstasy eyeshadow palettes. So they're like these little mini palettes. This is the first one I bought of hers that are the mini ones. I bought the huge $125 palettes of hers. But this one I thought was very cute. It has this like little plastic case and it has 5 shades and all of these are metallic shades. She released 2 versions, this one and like a more neutral kind of version. And I decided to get this one because I think some of these shades were repeats from her Decadence palette. That one was limited edition. I sold mine because that was going for crazy prices online. So, and I wasn't like really using it. So I sold that. And then she released some of those shades in that palette in singles. And I was thinking of getting some of them that really like caught my eye, but the singles are $25 each. And this little palette was $28, I want to say. So even, you know, without the sale, it's still very reasonable, I think, to get 5 mini pans, and that way I don't have to buy the single shades for $25. So just $28 for this, and it has some of the overlapping shades from the singles or the Decadent palette. I think Lapis Luxury, Crimson Fire, I don't know, the other couple I don't recognize, but I think those are definitely the ones that were repeated. So yeah, so I was happy to just get that, and since it wasn't during the sale, I could use a promo code, and in my promo code I got a deluxe size of the BareMinerals Bounce and Blur Blush in Mauve Sunrise. And as you will see, I ordered one full size from Ulta because I wanted to get one of these shades, and of course I always want multiple shades whenever a new release comes out and there's something that I like. Definitely want multiples, and so this was one of the shades I was looking at called Mauve Sunrise, and it's just this cute little pan here. So that was a freebie with my gift with purchase. Okay, and let's move on to the rest of my stuff for the month. I placed a lot of Ulta orders because they were also doing like some special deals where they were having Diamond and Platinum Appreciation Day, and they were giving 10 times the points on certain, I don't know, certain brands or certain products. So that was amazing. I definitely would have tried to buy more if I could with that deal going on. I think I got like over 1,000 points with that order. So that's like $60-$70 in points for future purchases. So I was very happy to utilize their deals and get a lot of points stacked up so I can eventually use those for the holiday releases that are coming out, because yes, holiday releases are already being previewed. It's crazy. It's earlier and earlier this year, but it gets me excited for the holidays. It puts me in the holiday mood. So I love seeing what brands are releasing, so I cannot wait for that. So anyway, some of my Ulta orders, I got the IT Cosmetics Lash Blowout Mascara. So I never buy full-size mascaras. I just have so many sample travel size from freebies and gifts with purchase that I'm like, I never need to buy a full-size mascara. Like, I have so many in my stock here, but this was just too cute. I just cannot pass it up. And it was in collaboration with Dry Bar. Yes. So yes, Dry Bar. So it's just like a little styling wand. I'm not going to open it because I want to keep it fresh and new until I do need it, because I am going through some of my samples right now that I'm trying to use up. But the brush looks pretty good. I really like their superhero mascara, so I just figured this would be adorable and a good product to try. You probably wonder why I didn't haul the Anasazi palette in my Sephora haul, because I had already purchased it from Ulta, and even though I could get the 20% off with Sephora, I was just like, well, Ulta has all the extra points and everything, and rather than go through the hassle of returning it and all that, I'm just like, I'm just gonna keep it from Ulta. So everybody's seen this, of course, already. I love the packaging, and I think this is going to be my new favorite Anasazi palette. So these colors are just beautiful. I definitely like it a lot better than the Riviera palette. And I've already used this for previous eye looks. So I'm loving this palette. So happy I got that. Oh. I got this really cute brush set from Sugar Rush, the Tarte little sister brand or whatever. It's these A+ Sugar Rush eye brushes. So it's like little pencils there. I think that's so cute. And I love stationery. I love pens and pencils. I used to collect pencils when I was little, and the idea that these are just like little pencil brushes are just too adorable, and they were reasonable. I think, like, I don't know, definitely under $20, maybe like $18 or something. So I thought that was okay for eye brushes. They also had a 20% off coupon off, not prestigious brands, but the Morphe and Jeffree Star collection had just launched. So I was like, yeah, I'll get those to get the 20% off, of course. So I got the eye brush collection here in this little pouch. I'm not the hugest Morphe fan, but I was just like, yeah, why not? So you get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 eye brushes. So, and they're just really cute in these pink handles. And I just feel like you can never have enough eye brushes, and I'm gonna keep these nice and clean and new for when I go to LA this weekend, so I could just bring this case as my eye brush set, so I don't have to go through my collection and pick out which ones I need to use, and probably already have some dirty from using them every day. So I'm just gonna take that with me. And like I said, I got his other collection items, the Set and Refresh Mist. I've never tried the Morphe setting spray, but everybody says how much they love it. So I think it's just that with the Jeffree Star, you know, logo on it. Ooh, it smells very sweet and fruity, but the mist itself was very fine and nice. So yeah, so I got that mist 20% off. And like I said, I got his eyeshadow palette here. Jeffree Star. So a lot of pinks. I like the greens up here. Those look interesting, and some shimmery shades. And yeah, I just felt like this would be a fun palette to play around with and see how the quality is compared to his, you know, regular brand and everything. And I guess there was a lot of surprise that he collaborated with Morphe, you know, since he's all about his own brand. But somebody on Instagram was saying, you know, it is all about the money, and, you know, they probably just want to get his name on their items to, because everybody loves buying his stuff, and just get those sales. And he was probably like, yeah, why not? Make that extra few $1 million or however much he's probably making from all these items he's released. Probably got more Ulta stuff, but right now I'm just gonna keep moving on. I placed an order with Milani because they were having a really good sale of 40% off, I think. And so I really wanted to get this eyeshadow palette because I love green eyeshadows, of course, as you know. And this one hadn't released on Ulta yet. It's the Jade? Yeah, Gilded Jade eyeshadow palette. So they have like the Gilded Noir, Gilded Rouge, and I don't know, they released another one, but the Jade one, of course, caught my attention. And so since their website was offering that 40% off deal, I was like, yes, I could finally get that. But I wanted to get free shipping, of course, as well. So I got some more of these liquid eyeshadows, because the two that I got from Ulta just blew me away. And so they had more shades on the Milani website, so I picked up 3 more here. You can really see that. The blue one is Prismatic Light here. This white one is Starlight. And this gold one is Desert Heat. Let me try and see if I could quickly swatch some for you. So this is Desert Heat, the gold one. Just very pale, glittery gold there. So I think these are definitely worth your money over the Stila ones, in my opinion. This is the white one. Just figured this would be really pretty layered over an eyeshadow or something. So it has some pink glitter reflect in that one, and that one is called Starlight. And this blue one, which I'm not really a huge blue eyeshadow person, but it just looks so pretty, prismatic light. So let's see. And I don't have any Stila ones in like a blue. Ooh, this is really pretty. It's blue, kind of purple glitter when you look at it, but it looks green on camera because it's reflecting everything. But yeah, I don't have a blue one in the Stila, so I just figured that'd be a fun color to try out. So that was from Milani. I placed a small Beautylish order because they were having like their summer sale or whatever they called it, where certain brands and items were discounted, but a lot of this stuff didn't really interest me. But what I was really happy to find, because I've been looking all over for it and it was sold out everywhere, but Beautylish still had it, is the Anastasia Beverly Hills glitter adhesive. So it's like their glitter glue, and I've been saying how I don't have a glitter glue in my arsenal, and a lot of the shadows I've been wearing I realized really need glitter glue. So I was so happy to find this, and it was even more discounted. So I think originally they're $18, but I got it for like $12.75 or something. And while I was placing that order, I also saw that Jeffree Star's Magic Star setting powder was back in stock, at least the shade I wanted. A lot of his shades were sold out for a while, except for like the darker tones. But then this was back in stock, and it's the shade Beige, the pink star, and it has like a open close thing. Well, I can't figure it out, but you know, a setting powder, a new setting powder to try. This I got during one of my Ulta orders. It's the Oprah Rodeo Dry Face and Body Mist. So I had the Sol de Janeiro one. I do really like that one, but it does look very glittery in the sunlight. Like, it does look like you just kind of smeared yourself with glitter pretty much. So I wanted to try this one here. It's the Rodeo Dry Face and Body Mist, and I just think it's so pretty looking. You do have to shake it, so I just shook it to get all the shimmer particles mixed in with the oil. And you could do it as a face mist or a body mist, but since I don't like my face being super glowy, I just figured it'd be nice to put on my legs and arms and try that out when I go to LA. I got this new fragrance from Ariana Grande. Like I said before, I'm not a huge Ariana fan, but this looked really cute in this cute little broken heart called, I think it's called Thank You Next, but that's really weird how they don't have it anywhere on packaging. I think it's the new brand, new perfume called Thank You Next, and it's okay. It smells sweet and florally, but also kind of like cashmere, like soft, musky kind of undertone. And what I don't like is I got the smallest size because I didn't want to, you know, spend that much on her perfume. That it's not like, doesn't seem to fit well or cradle in this heart that much. It just easily pops out, and it seems like it has a lot of room. So maybe it is better suited for the larger size bottles, but that's okay. It's just my personal preference. And I got, oops, this was during the 10 times the points, is the Lime Crime Venus XL2 palette. I've had my eye on this palette forever, and part of me was like, you don't need it, you don't need it. Since it was 10 times the points and I could get all this cash back later on future purchases, I was just like, okay, just get it now. And I have the Venus XL palette, and I do really like that palette, all the pink tones, but I really am drawn to these greens, of course, here, and a little bit cooler toned color story. So I just figured, I love their packaging. So I just figured, yeah, why not get that? And last few items. Oh, Yeah, here's the Bounce and Blur blush that I got from Ulta in Coral Cloud. So it's like I use this in a Get Ready With Me. So it feels like powder, but then it it's like, it seems like powder in the pan, but it's like kind of creamy. So I don't know what kind of hybrid that is, but that's Coral Cloud. Very pretty. I did get my repurchase of the Barbie and Pure Cosmetics eyeshadow palette, so I could finally show you that. I mentioned it in my mid-month August haul, but I had sold it on Mercari because everybody just was dying over the packaging and this collection, so I finally got my backup of it for my Untouchables. I can show you. The packaging is just stunning. And then there's all the shades. See my phone in that reflection, sorry, but I think the shades are really pretty, and like I said, it's just pretty much for my Untouchables because of beautiful packaging. And I got some of the lipsticks too, but I think I already showed those before. And I got this highlighter palette from Pure because I think it was on sale and I wanted to meet the minimum for shipping or something. So just pretty highlighters, and I don't think I've really tried their highlighters before, so I thought that would be nice and cheap to try. And I wanted to get this Clarins Instant Light Lip Comfort Oil. I love the Lancome Juicy Shakers. I've said that before, but everybody raves about the Clarins one as well. They have the Lip Comfort Oil and some other kind of lip oil as well. And this is the shade Honey Glam. So it's like sparkly, but it doesn't look, you know, this gold or yellow on your lips. It's very sheer, but it just gives that little bit of sparkle. And this formula is super nice too. So I was happy to finally try this product out. See, so just a little bit of sparkle. It's just, like I said, super comfortable on the lips, and it has a huge fat applicator, which I don't mind. People probably think it can be messy applying, but I think it just feels nice and soft and like really makes it easy to apply over your lips. And last is the Besame Cosmetics Sleeping Beauty collection that they just released. And this is only one item from this order. I guess my other items are shipping separately, even though they never told me that. And it's this eyeshadow palette, and this is also for my collectibles. So it just has like this little book, and I love how cute they make everything. And if I could open it. And so there's all the eyeshadows. You know, not really my type of shades. They're all like pastel-y and mattes. Yeah, they're all mattes. Wow, I didn't even notice that. They're all matte shades. But it's supposed to be like, I think, reminiscent from the actual colors that were used in the animation. And so I think that's really cool and just a nice, beautiful display piece. So I got the eyeshadow palette. But that's it. So thank you guys so much for staying with me and watching this haul video. I hope you enjoyed it. Is there anything that you see that you plan to get, that you did buy, that you want to see a review on or for me to try out? So that would be great if you left a comment and let me know. And I just enjoy, you know, showing hauls so much, so I hope you don't get sick of them. Those are probably the majority of the videos on my channel, and I don't plan to stop doing hauls because I don't plan to stop shopping. But thank you guys again, and like I said, I'm going to Sephora this weekend in LA, so I plan to do some vlogs from that and show what it's like inside and all the goodies that we're hopefully gonna get, and the swag bag, of course. And yeah, I just really can't wait for that. So I'm gonna do a pack with me and show you what I plan to bring and outfits and everything if you're interested in seeing that for my next video. Bye guys.